As a marketing agency owner that makes around $50,000 to $60,000 a month, I can tell you that being at this level of success, wealth, is amazing, but it's never enough. The hunger, yeah, it never goes away. To me, $50K a month feels like a pit stop on the direction to go to $100K a month. But the problem I see at the level I'm currently at, and I guess many people that are at $50K a month or so, is that they never leave this pit stop because they get too comfortable, right? I tell you this from experience. At $50K a month, you live like a king. All my basic needs are met. I can ball out. I can live wherever I want. Eat at the best restaurants, right? This is where you start to get to the fuck you money, you can say, in a way. It's still not like life-changing money, but it's at a position where you really don't have to limit yourself. So that's the reason why a lot of people never really escape the 50 to 60K a month range, just because that's where it starts to become a dangerous zone, because that's where you start to become comfortable. Now, the reason I say this is a very dangerous zone is because this is a zone I've been in for the past 3 months, right? 50 to 60K a month. It's dangerous because I'm starting to get complacent. I'm starting to get lazy. I'm starting to, I guess, that conformity is starting to sneak in. I'm starting to lose that edge, right? That first got me to 50K a month, right? That hunger is starting to go away because I don't like anything. Now, the reason I'm making this video is due to sheer anger at myself for at least being comfortable at this level. Right? One of my accountability buddies, he also runs a marketing agency. Right? He's about to reach $100,000 a month. Now, I know this because he's been showing this off to me. Now, this pisses me off, because only a couple months ago, we were about the same level, right? Month to month, right? We were neck to neck to one another. Now he's literally eclipsed me. He surpassed me. He's almost double, right, what I'm making. Now, I'm sharing this to you because I hate this feeling of conformity, right? Although I like being at this level of wealth, I hate this level of conformity, if that makes sense. No, I'm sharing this with you because I really want to be transparent on really what it feels like, right? The POV of a 50 to 60K a month marketing agency owner. Now, I don't want to talk about the nitty gritty details of like what I do in my day-to-day life. I want to talk to you a little bit more about behind the scenes, right? The mentality of what I'm currently facing. And the biggest obstacle that's preventing me from leaving this pit stop at 50K a month to go to 100K a month. And that, my friend, is comfort. That comfort is starting to creep in. Right? I'm losing that hunger. That same hunger that got me to 10K a month, 20K a month, 30K a month, 50K a month. I'm starting to lose it. That's the current battle I'm facing right now. Right? How to overcome that feeling of conformity. And this is the battle I'm currently facing. Right? That feeling of conformity. My life is mundane. It's boring as can be, right? I already have a team in place. I can easily get new clients, right? I'm not struggling at all, right? My business is doing fairly well. It's not doing amazing, right? If it was doing amazing, I'd be making millions of dollars a month, right? But I'm doing fairly well, decently well, right? Based on what I'm making, I'm in the 1% income demographic in the USA, the most powerful country in the world. So I'm doing fairly well on my age of only 26 years old. But the problem is, I'm starting to feel comfortable because I feel like I'm top G, which I'm really not. I'm starting to get comfortable with this daily mundane life. And this is something that's gonna happen to you as well as you start to make something out of your life. You start to make some money, right? Once you start crossing the 30K a month range, that's when money starts losing meaning, right? Because everything's covered. Your basic necessities are covered. It's just like, why continue going? Why? Right? You gotta be a bad man to want to make more and more and more money, right? That's what I thought. And right now I'm at a position where I don't like anything, but that's also a big bottleneck for my growth. Because I think I lack nothing and because nothing's really pushing me. Well, I'm kind of stuck here, and I've been stuck at this income range for the past 3 months, right? I can't I guess overcome this bottleneck of conformity. And I guess just to give you a bit more context on what I'm thinking right now is I'm thinking that I need a why to continue fighting. I'll tell you why I think that's bullshit in a minute, but I guess me reaching my first 10K a month, right, I needed a strong why, right, to get you 10K a month. And that was like, I want to be able to cover the rent, right? I want to be able to, like, I guess, have some money. For me, like, the first milestone, I think for a lot of people, it's 10K a month, right? Once you get to 10K a month, you feel like, wow, I'll be at the top of the world. Once you get to 10K a month, you're like, damn, this is just the starting point. It feels like the starting point once you get to that point. So, right, we got to the 10K a month. Okay, it's going to be very different than what gets you to 20K a month, 30K a month, right? So I had to reevaluate my why. Right, at every stage of my life, I guess growing my business and income range, I had to reevaluate and create a stronger why. Right, I can't half-ass my why to get you 30K a month, to get to 50K a month. I need a strong why. And I guess the why that got me to 50K a month was like, okay, It's a pit stop to get to 100K a month, right? Because my true why is like I want to get to 100K a month, just to be able to, I guess, give my family the best stories in life and just be able to ball up in an outrageous manner. And I know I can't do that at 50K a month because I'm here, right? Although I can do crazy stuff, I can't really ball out. The problem is I've been plateaued at this 50K a month range. Yes, I want to get to 100K a month, but who doesn't? Let's be honest here. Who doesn't want to get to that income range, right? Who doesn't want to be a millionaire, right? This has created a massive obstacle for me, right? It's like, really, what's pushing me? Anybody can dream, right? But you really need, I guess, a reason to want to go ham, right? Go to 100K a month. And I guess for this past couple of months, I've been trying to like figure out a reason, right, to continue pushing me. I guess the original why I had to get me to 100K a month really isn't strong anymore. I guess the reason was I wanted to ball out, but I need a stronger, more mature reason than that. For these past couple of months, I've been trying to figure out a why lead this comfortable life and put myself in more pain? Because reality is it's pain. Every time you go to business, it's more and more pain. Why push myself through that life? I've been trying to figure out why. Today, when I asked my buddy, right, that was neck to neck with me when it comes to like guarding the agency. Now I'm sure he's gonna get 200K a month by the end of this month, right? We only have like 4 days left till this month ends. But I asked him this morning, I'm like, dude, like, how'd you do it? Like, fucking hell, I'm stuck at this range, but you already surpassed it. Well surpassed it. You're close to 100K a month. What he told me freaking shattered my my mindset, you can say, in a way. And it helped me realize that you don't need a fucking why. Right? I thought you need a reason to want to make money. You don't need a fucking reason. You don't need a righteous reason, a virtuous reason. But what you do need is determination. So this is my good buddy. His name is Jay. He owns a marketing agency that helps personal injury attorneys. So he's in a completely different niche than what I'm in. I own a marketing agency that specializes in helping furniture stores, appliance stores, mattress stores get more sales with paid ads. Right? That's what I do. Right? Although we're in completely different niches, me and this guy, we're close. We're tight. Right? So I asked him because, like I said, I saw his posts, right? T minus 6K. The other day he put T minus 18K. I was like, what's going on? Like, what's this? And he's like, I was like, is this for like 100K a month? Because I knew that was his goal, right? And it kind of sounded like, hey, this is literally what's left to get to 100K a month. And he's like, yep. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like, so close. I'm like, damn, only K. And I'm like, I gotta get my shit together, because that's true, right? I was starting to get freaking comfortable. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It really inspired me. I was like, damn, right? We were literally neck to neck. This guy's freaking almost 100K. God, like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? Like I tell, I'm still stuck at 50-ish. Like last month, I ended at 57K, right? And I told him I gotta lock in. All right, but long story short, I don't want to overcomplicate this. I basically told him in this voice message, like, dude, give me some golden nuggets. Like, what am I missing? Like, how is it that you were able to like escape this freaking comfortable like zone? Like, what is it that you did? All right, and this is what he told me.
Bro, honestly, the only thing you really have to do is you just have to want success more than you want anything else in your life. And a good example is like this old story of this guy was seeking out a guru. The guru was rich. The mentee, wanted to be rich. And the guru said, do you really want to be rich? And the mentee said, yes, I'll do anything to be rich. So the guru said, all right, well, meet me by the ocean at 4:30 in the morning. He's like, man, 4:30. He's like, hey, if you want to be rich, you'll meet me. So the guy met him at 4:30 by the water on the sand. And the guru's like, all right, walk with me into the ocean. And the guy was like, what the fuck? He's like, this guy's like off his rocker. He's crazy. So they go into the water about like waist deep. And the guru said, how badly do you want success? And the mentee said, I want success as bad as like anything I ever wanted. And keep in mind, like, they're waist deep in the water. They're cold. It's freezing. It's 4:30 in the morning. And then the guru just grabs the mentee and shoves him into the water. And he held him under the water. The mentee's like flailing his arms. He's trying to get free. He's fighting with everything he has. And then the guru waits till like the mentee almost like pretty much drowns. The bubbles stop. He stops fighting. And then he lets him up. And then the mentee like just took a deep breath. And then the guru asked him, when you were underwater, what did you want? And the mentee was like, all I wanted to do was to breathe. And the guru said, you're not going to be successful until you want success as much as you want to breathe. And that's kind of true. Like, you have to want it that bad. You have to want it more than anything. You have to want it more than showing off. You have to want it more than the cars. You have to want it more than your relationships. You have to want it more than people's opinions of you. You have to, like, be willing to give up everything, have your mind on this goal, and stop at nothing in order to achieve it.
That message reminded me that I've been way too soft these past couple of months. I'm not here to live a comfortable life. I'm here to live an extraordinary life. $50,000 a month isn't the goal. It's just a freaking warm-up. It's nothing. How the fuck have I gotten comfortable at $50K a month? When in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing. It's bullshit money. It's not life-changing money. That message that my friend gave me, it wasn't life-changing advice. It's just, at the time he said it to me, was really what I needed to grow. Thankfully, I had hit him, right? Telling me that I need no reason to want to make money. It's just, how much am I willing to sacrifice, put myself in the position to achieve that goal? I gotta want it to the point where I'm willing to disregard everything to achieve that goal. And I've just been so comfortable where I've currently been at. I gotta want it as much as I want to breathe to survive. That was a really good analogy that he really gave me there. I've been getting comfortable watching Japanese anime all day, playing video games, eating junk food, waking up late at times. Freaking lost my edge. And like I said, this is something that happens to a lot of you. Once you start to make some money, you start to get comfortable. You start to forget your main reason for wanting to make money, or you forget to, dream even bigger, right? I stopped dreaming once I got to like 50K a month. I feel like I was like, this is enough. No, fuck no, it's not enough. 50K a month's nothing. It doesn't go a long way if you really think about it. Now that I really think about it, it's nothing. It is crazy to think that I was starting to like settle down in a way. I was like, 50K is not bad. I could probably get a really nice Corvette. Corvette? I should be dreaming of bigger things. Bigger cars. I settled for a Corvette when I can get a Corvette and a Lambo and a Bugatti. Look guys, you don't need a massive reason to want to make money. It can just be your goddamn right just because you feel like it. But in order to achieve that extreme level of wealth, because if you really think about it, $100,000 a month, $50,000 a month, whatever it is you want to say, it's extreme. Not a lot of people are capable of achieving that. But in order to, I guess in this case, get to $100,000 a month, which I really want to get to now that he opened my eyes, I just gotta want it bigger than I want to breathe, you can say in a way. Right, the analogy he gave. So I've decided to end this video on a note that I'm gonna lock in again. To do that one final push, that it's time to do monk mode again. Now for all you guys that don't know what monk mode is, I'll put a video at the end of this video. Basically, monk mode basically means you sacrifice a lot of things for a certain period of time to achieve something. I feel like I've been getting too comfortable. It's time to lock in. It's time to sacrifice. I have to discipline myself to finally give that final push to get to 100K a month. I remind you guys, it's gonna happen to you too as well. All right, POV of a 50K a month market agency owners, that you get comfortable. You get complacent. Make sure you snap out of it like I have, thanks to that message that he gave me. Shout out to Jay. Before it consumes you and before you start to disregard your main goals, your objectives you want for your life. So to future role, don't you dare give up on me. 50K a month is nothing. We gotta aim for that 100K a month mark. It's time to lock in.